trot, baby, hot trot, hot to trot, hot, hot. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this hair pulled up first of all, because it is just, like I said, hot outside. Hey, Dave, what's up? Is that you? Yeah, that's Dave. Hey, damn it, Dave, what's up? Let me get myself sat down. I know. Where do you live, damn it, Dave? Oh, gosh. I'm in North, so I know, honey. I know. It is hotter than a coochie out here. Hotter than a witch's coochie. Okay. Tennessee, oh yeah, then it's hot there too. Oh, I know how that is. I'm in Arkansas, so I'm by you. Okay, let's see if I can get this set up, you guys. Sorry, I'm using my other phone because my main phone needs to charge. Okay. So, as I promised, we're going to makeup. And while we do makeup, we're going to chat about addiction and recovery. So come on in, everybody. Come on in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay? Don't be scared. Hey, Deb. What's up, girl? What's up, Irish? Irish Debbie? Waiting on a customer. Oh, wait. What do you do for a living, damn it, Dave? Shoot. There we go. Hey, Nicole, what's up? Oh, cool. So are you the brains or the brawn of the moving company? Because I know y'all got to get out there and move that big ass furniture. Whenever me and my husband get out of this house, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to call a moving company to come and get all our shit. Hey, Katie, how you doing, honey? I'll be like, come and get all this shit. Please help me. So how many of you guys are staying sober this weekend? Anybody? I know I am. Working really hard, staying sober this weekend, staying on the right path. Last night, I made a video, I did a live about addictions, family members that are addicted, sons and daughters, husband and wife. How to deal with a spouse that's addicted, how to deal with a son or a daughter that's addicted and don't want to get sober. And it was a good live. We had a good time. I was on here till like almost midnight talking about recovery. So if y'all missed that, it's up on my YouTube channel and my Facebook. Okay? Okay. All right, let's get some moisturizer on this face because you can see it ain't got no moisturizer on it. I'm just down to 0.25. I got off for 2 weeks and then I got back on. It just wasn't conducive at the time for me to get off. I got depression. Day 4? That's awesome. What are you getting sober from, Kate? That's awesome. Don't. This is what you say, Katie. It's not hard. It's not hard. That's your mind playing tricks on you, okay? So what you're going to say is you're going to say, I'm on day 4 and I'm kicking ass. I'm on day 4 and I'm feeling great. I'm on day 4 and can't nobody tell me nothing, okay? Try to talk to yourself like that because the, hey Swaggy, what's up? The more positive you are and the more self-talk. Hey Nate, what was that? The more positive self-talk you have, the better, okay? So our minds are so powerful, you guys, so powerful that we can basically, manifest ourselves into withdrawal. Did you know that? How many of you guys have got some heroin or fentanyl or some kind of opiate one day, but you didn't get enough for the next day. And because you don't have enough for the next day, you're thinking about that. And you literally get yourself sick from focusing on the thought that you don't have any heroin, right? And so if we can focus on things like that and bring ourselves into withdrawal, what could we do if we focused on positive shit? What could we do if we thought, I'm kicking ass and I'm taking name and can't nobody tell me nothing, Now, as far as Xanax goes, I really hope that you tapered off of it with a doctor, under doctor supervision, because Xanax is really dangerous to come off of without doctor supervision, because you can have a seizure and die. So if you are on day 4 and you're struggling, it wouldn't hurt for you to call your doctor or go to the emergency room, especially since you're coming off a benzo, okay? And that's real talk, okay? I'm serious. The doctor I work for, we specialize in benzo taper. Like that's one of the Dr. B's like main things we do at our office. And so I see people, hundreds of people call every week that are on benzos and need help getting off, okay? Hundreds. In fact, I just got a call from a girl last night, and then I got 3 emails this morning in Dr. B's email. And it's just like so many doctors are cutting their patients off of their benzos. Hey, Jenny, what's up, girl? Which is fucking bullshit, dude. They shouldn't do that. They should taper their patients off. But the problem is these doctors are not educated on the medication. They don't know anything about Xanax. They think that once it's out of your system, that your withdrawals are done. This is so full coverage that I only need that much. They think that your withdrawals are done after the medication is, after it leaves your system and you can test without it showing up in a drug test, right? I'm going down to a half next week. I'm excited. Oh, good, Olivia. I'm in Ireland. Doctors don't help with anything like that. Almost over the worst of it. Okay, Katie. Well, be careful, okay? Be careful. And if something happens, you can always do coaching calls with Dr. B, just so you know. We do coaching. Olivia, what are you going down from? What dose are you dropping down from, honey? Eight milligrams, and you're going to go down to 4 milligrams. Why don't you go down from 8 to 6, honey? Just take away 2 milligrams at a time. That's just what I did, and it made it a lot easier. Do you know how to stay sober at 15 years old? I'm not from the U.S., by the way. From what, Mikkel? From cocaine and weed? I see that on your thingamajigger. Go down to 6 milligrams and stay at that for like 30 days. So that way your body has long enough to stabilize at each drop. And then from 6 to 4, then 4 to 2. Then once you get down to 2, just go down 0.5 at a time. That's just what I did. And it helped a lot. It made it a lot easier. And I know you're going to get like eager to drop down real fast, but just remember, the slower, the better. Ketamine? Oh, wow. I've never had anybody addicted to ketamine. Well, I would imagine if you're only 15, you probably need to reach out and get some adolescent care. You might need you might need to go to the doctor too, because I don't know what will happen if you try to come off ketamine. I'm not sure. So you need to go to the doctor. If you're 15, you need to talk to your parents and have them take you to the doctor, okay? Seriously. Because that's dangerous to do that on your own, especially as young as you are. Okay, bub? Okay. I'm not playing with you. Okay, my face looks all sweaty, but that's just the foundation. I'm fixing to use a beauty blender to kind of, you'll see, to blend it all in. The reason why I didn't get off of Suboxone is because I got off of it for 2 weeks and I was fucking miserable, dude. I was so depressed, and it just helps me with my depression. And so me and my husband decided, you know, if I need to take a little sliver, you know, just to help me with my overall depression, then there's nothing wrong with that. You know? Yeah, Mikkel, you might need to see a doctor, honey, okay? They can prescribe you something to help you with that. Sounds like you're having withdrawals from that drug. So if you can, you know, get a hold of a physician so that way they can help you out with that. All right, bud? How do you stay friends with people who are in active addiction and you're in recovery? I'm not friends with people that are in active addiction. I don't have any friends. But I help people that are in active addiction all the time, and it's because I've been sober for almost 7 years. And I don't ever go anywhere like alone. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's say, for instance, the girl who called CPS on me about 1.5 years ago, she called my phone. No, it was longer than that because I was working for Hallmark 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. She called my phone and she was hallucinating like really, really bad. Of course, she didn't say she was hallucinating, but I knew she was hallucinating from being up on methamphetamine. She called me because she swore there was somebody underneath her daughter's bed. And so, against my better judgment, I drove over there to go see if there was somebody underneath the bed. Nobody was under there. And I'll tell you this, I felt so uncomfortable because I'm sober and she's high. You know what I mean? It made me feel uncomfortable and I had to get the fuck up out of there. But I always let somebody know, like if I'm going to go help somebody, like a 12-step call or something, like I don't go by myself. I take somebody else with me who has been sober too. So that way we can help each other stay accountable. Because there's always that chance, you know, that you could go and it be tempting and you pick up, you know, and I don't want to throw away my sobriety when I'm trying to help somebody. So I make sure that I have a plan of action set in place. Now, there's times where I just do things off the cuff, like that dude that I saw on the side of the road. I saw this guy sitting on the side of the road on a bus bench, and he had his hands in between his head in his hands like he was crying. And so my son saw him and he was like, "Hey mom, are we going to stop and talk to that man?" Because we always stop and talk to the people that fly signs and stuff. And so I was like, sure. So I stopped and I pulled over and I went over to talk to him and I was like, "Hey man, what's going on? Are you okay?" And that's when he looked up and he was like, "Nicole?" It was a kid that I had went to high school with 20 something years ago. Okay? Like I don't even live in the same town that I'm from. And I was like, "What's wrong, man? What's wrong?" And he was like, "I'm addicted to heroin and I'm homeless." And I was like, "How did that happen?" Y'all are never going to guess. "How did that happen, man?" And he said, "Well, after high school, I went to college and I became a doctor. Literally, an orthopedic doctor, a doctor that works on people's like legs, prosthetics and shit like that." He became one of those doctors, and he said, because of my job, because I'm always bent down, you know, working on people's feet and legs, I had a back injury. Like my back hurt all the time, really, really bad. So my doctor prescribed me pain pills, and that's all it took. He started on those pain pills, started taking more and more. He has a daughter and a wife, and eventually he was taking so many that he was running out, and then he started getting heroin off the streets. And his wife left him, and he lost his job. Thank God he didn't get his medical license taken away because I think he left before that happened. But yeah, he was sitting there on a bus bench crying and homeless. So me and my son were like, "It's okay, we're going to help you." So I went home and I got on my YouTube channel, and me and my YouTube family, we raised up enough money to pay for his first month of sober living. So that way he could go into sober living. And so we got him into sober living, and he got on the methadone program, and he got a job. And I came to visit him like 2 months later, and he was the damn house manager. So that was a time that was like, I didn't plan on doing that, but it just worked out perfectly. It worked out just perfectly. And I'm telling you guys, like, it touched my heart, you know, because he was sitting there and he was humbled, you know, he was at his rock bottom. And it was really sad to see it. But his family, they all know my mom and dad because we all went to high school together, you know. And so they called my parents and told my parents what I did and thanking me and all this stuff. And I was like, hey, it's not just me. That was my Real Talk Recovery family. You know, that was my whole community. We did that. It was pretty awesome. So what we did was I got the money and I went and paid the landlord for him, and then he called me and I put him on speakerphone and he got to talk to my audience on YouTube. And y'all, he was crying, I was crying, the whole audience on YouTube was crying. We were all crying because we were so, you know, grateful to be able to do something to change somebody's life in such a drastic way. You know, it was a really good feeling. I wish I could do more stuff like that, but I don't have, you know, I'm not financially able to do that kind of stuff. I can only do so much. So, hey Jennifer, what's up, girl? So I told you guys I was going to come on and we was going to do some makeup together. So that's what I thought I would do. I really want you guys to go check out the videos on my YouTube channel. We had a good time last night. I had a pretty good crowd in here last night. And we got to talk about a lot of stuff. You know, I never realized how much of an impact my husband's relapse had on me, you know. But it really, really, really stressed me out for a long time. And I have struggled to be able to let go of that and trust him. You know, it's so hard to trust somebody after they do something like that, you know, after they lie to you. And so I told my husband, I said, it's worse than cheating on me. Like, that's what it feels like. When you lie to your significant other and you go out and get high, it feels like you're cheating. It really, really does. It's a horrible feeling. And so it's just really hard to get past that. You know, I'm still trying to get over it. And I'm still trying to trust him, you know, because he wants me to automatically just trust him. And honey, that's just not going to happen. That is just not going to happen, baby. Not with your track record, boo. You know? So, it's hard. Okay, let me get... So what's up, you guys? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me, you quiet little scoundrels. Oh, I'm hot. How's everybody doing? What's everybody got going on? Anybody got anything special going on this weekend? Honey, I am so boring. I ain't got shit going on. I wish I did. Hey, Ashley, what's up, girl? Hey, Renee, what are you doing? Y'all talk to me. Tell me something good. Okay, we're putting on the bronzer, y'all. Chanel bronzer. I ordered it from somebody here on TikTok. I don't remember the place. Honestly, I really don't. But there's a lot of girls who do these like bleach dyed shirts. So you could probably find one super easy. Really? Who's your boyfriend? Renee, you haven't told me about this. Who's your boyfriend? Speak now. Tell us all what's going on, hot mama. See what you got going on, woman. Oh, that's Kelly that said that. Sorry, Kelly. I thought you were Renee. I'm enjoying some self-care. Oh, good. Hi, honey. I don't have nothing going on today. Hey, Terry. What's up? Sorry about that, Kelly. I saw your avatar and I saw the black hair and I just automatically thought Renee because I just seen her coming in. So your boyfriend is getting a pass. Are you sober too? Are both of you guys in recovery, newly in recovery, or what's going on with that? Me and my husband, we got sober together. So it can be done, honey. It can be done. A lot of people will tell you that it can't be, but it can be. If you and your man want to change your lives, you can absolutely do that and live such a better life. A life beyond your wildest dreams. Good, good. Oh, great. That's an awesome combination then. So that way you can support him. Very good, very good. That's what we talked about last night. We talked about this, you guys. So Laura Clury's husband, Stephen, relapsed, okay? And she's a huge social media personality, huge, millions and millions of followers, okay? Oh, hold on just 1 second, you guys, okay? Zephyr Medical Group, Nicole speaking. How can I help you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I got a hold of Alexis, and she's actually like she's out of town, like doing something like water polo or something like that. I can't remember what she said. So I'm trying to get a hold of Dr. B to do it. If you go to the ER, they'll give you enough to carry you over until Monday. If I can't get a hold of Dr. B, just in case. Okay. Well, just hang tight because I'm trying to get a hold of Dr. B, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I texted him and I called him, and I'm just waiting for him. I think he has his son, and he'll probably call me back in a little bit. Is it in the computer? Do we have it on file? Okay, all right. Then I'll go in there and look at that address, and I'll make sure I tell Dr. B to send it to that one. Okay, call me back in a couple hours and check in, okay? All right, you're welcome. Sorry about that, you guys. So that's what I do for a living. That's my job. So a lot of people ask me all the time, like, what's your job? So that's part of my job. Like when patients call, it's the weekend. The pharmacy doesn't have the medication because they are out of it, and he's all out of his Suboxone. So we don't want him to be out all weekend. So my job is to get a hold of somebody to fill that for him. See? So very important position. But anyway, let's talk about this, okay? Kimberly. Oh, good job, Kimberly. That's awesome. Everybody said go to rehab. Oh, I would say the same thing, honey. I would say the same thing. Because after we stay sober for a while, it's okay to take a refresher course, you know? And you know the kind of rehab that he's going to go to? A rich people's rehab. Yeah, buddy. So it's not like, you know, he's going to be in there hurting for anything. It's going to be 5 stars, you know? 5-star treatment. In California, on the ocean, riding horseback, horseback riding, equine therapy. I wish I could go to treatment like that. The bougiest treatment center I went to was Oasis, the last one I went to, and we had our own cabins, and we had a chef, and so we ate good, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly. Passages Malibu stuff, you know? I'm really sad for Laura, though, because I know how that feels. With people like that, you know, who are like basically very wealthy, and just have like all this money and stuff, I honestly kind of look at them and I'm like, why are you relapsing? Your life is amazing. Like, what the fuck, you know? Oh, that's cool, Jenny. That's cool. You know? But I know that they have like a special needs little boy, or he's not super special. He's autistic. That's not, I don't really consider that, you know, special needs. He's super like smart too. So, but I know that they have that going on. I don't know if both of their kids are autistic or not, but I know they have that stress going on. And so having kids is hard, man. It's hard. You know? I think the deep depression made him relapse, but not sure if they are open to meds because they are only into natural things. Yeah, so what did he relapse on? Is it alcohol or opiates? Y'all know? Spill the tea, bitches. Okay, I usually wear my really glowy blush, but I want to wear a different color blush. Do I have that blush palette still? I sure do. I sure do. I think they're in California, aren't they, guys? Hey, Jenny, what's up, girl? How you doing? I love you too. I guess money, you know, money don't buy happiness though. You know, you can have all the money in the world and still be super depressed. And I think that's why a lot of us struggle, is because we have dual diagnosis, you know? Like, you guys, I was laying in bed today watching TikTok, and I was watching like Queen Naja, the one that sings that song, Hate Love, They Hate Our Love or whatever. I was watching her TikTok, and her man were like going to the gym to work out together. And I'm just like, how do these people like do this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, how do they get up and go work out every day? Like, how do they get their brains to push them to do that? I just don't get it, man. Like, I wish to God that I could get out there and just push myself. I've got to do something. I'm still eating healthy. I'm kind of tripping because I'm not really doing, my weight's not dropping like it was so fast before, but I'm still pushing on. Kidney surgery. Damn, that sucks, girl. What happened? What you had to get kidney surgery for? Okay, what do I want to do? What colors do I want to use? Hold on just a second. I gotta find the colors I want to use. I know I'm using my new eyeshadows, so that will go there. But, ooh. Okay. I have a bunch of matte eyeshadows. Oh yeah. Stupid. You're stupid, Nicole. Okay, let's put this right here. Okay. Blue. I don't know about, I'm not really a blue person, but we'll see. We'll see. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I got a lot of eyeshadows. I bought those when I first got sober. When I first got sober, I became obsessed with YouTube. My little boy was in foster care, and I would be home, you know, alone before Neil got off work, and so I would be all alone. And so I would be watching YouTube, and so I started ordering single eyeshadows like that. And I'm glad I did, because I built, you know, that palette, and it's pretty awesome. I don't use it enough. Yeah, Beba. It's 1 o'clock, so probably about 2 hours. Oh, I know. I miss him too. Okay. Whew, hot. be used for weight loss even though you don't have it. Oh yeah, that can, people are using Ozempic is what I've been hearing. Ozempic. Is there anybody that's doing that in here? Okay, so I think we're going to go with, hold on, let me look at these eyeshadows. Okay, we're going to do, y'all already know what we're going to do. I think I am going to pull out some purple. Some purple, purplish blue. Purplish blue, okay? All right, so there's really not anything in here. What I'll do is I'll use a cream color to kind of just get it started. What is it? What is it called? Rebellious? Ribless? I can't see that name. Ribelsus? What's that? Girl, I feel like, you know what? I feel like there's something that's making me hold on to weight because I have been doing so good. Like the most I've eaten this week was when I made raviolis for my family. And I had a plate of raviolis, which there's nothing wrong with that, but hot. Like I have to like barely eat anything. You know, it sucks. It really, really sucks, dude. I wish I could, you know, eat more, because I would feel better. Like I feel tired because I can't eat enough. And I'm only, you know, 5'5", so I'm not super tall, and I weigh 207, you know? That's pretty big for somebody as short as me. So it's fucking depressing, dude. It's really, really depressing. Oh. Oh, that's awesome, Michael. Good job. Good job, honey. Good job. I'm proud of you. Proud of every single one of y'all. Get on the pen. Really, Kimberly? How that? What is it? The Ozempic pen? Is that what you're talking about? And it's replacing the lap band surgeries. I bet. I wouldn't want to go get the lap band. I've heard that a lot of women that have gotten those surgeries tell me, you know, that their teeth become brittle and their hair falls out because they can't digest their nutrients like they did before. Hold on, I got to get my ice water. Okay. Because they can't digest their nutrients like normal. You know, I have to read something to you guys, y'all. Okay? Somebody commented this on my YouTube and I gotta read it to y'all. Y'all are gonna cry because I did. So get your tissues out. Okay, ladies? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me get it out. Okay, y'all ready? This lady says, I'm a recovering addict. My daughter introduced me to you, to my YouTube channel. She was all about you because I felt bad about being on subs. Her body was found June 8th with a fentanyl overdose. She passed away. Her name was Carly Davis or Carly Evans. She loved you. I think she told me she talked to you before. Thanks for helping. So, of course, I messaged her and told her to please call me, you know, gave her my cell phone number. But, man, dude, that breaks my heart. And I do remember a Carly commenting on my videos and stuff, you know. So, it just breaks my fucking heart that I can't help these people, you know. I feel like, damn, dude, what can I do different to help more people? How can I make a bigger difference? I'm not doing enough, you know? I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. It's hard. It is really hard. When I started eating more fruits and veggies, good. I ate a whole thing of oranges the other day. Yeah, as the same effects. I love those cuties, and I got me some cuties the other day, and I don't know what it was, but my body must have needed that vitamin C because I was just chomping on them oranges. They were so good. Then I ate some strawberries. I do pretty good on getting my fruits and vegetables in. I eat salad a lot. But my diet was super heavy in carbohydrates and processed foods. And so that's what I have tried to get away from. It's very difficult whenever, you know, this is how you've eaten for a really long time. So what I've been doing is I get eggs and I boil them, and I made egg salad. I just have regular hard-boiled eggs that I can just eat with salt and pepper on them. And I really enjoy the egg salad. It's so good. But I feel better because I'm not stuffing my face with all that bullshit. You know what I mean? And you know what I noticed? My psoriasis is going away on my knees. That's huge, okay? So that tells me that I have stopped eating something that was making me break out. Okay, like what? Oh, hell yeah. So I can tell you that I have drastically cut my milk intake down. Like, I barely drink milk. Unless I have a bowl of cereal, I'm not drinking milk, you know? Hey, Robin. And so I don't know what it was that I changed, but something has changed, and I ain't got no psoriasis on my knees. I just got this little patch right here I'm working on, but that's not even bad, honey. That is not even bad. Because what I've been told is that, you know, psoriasis and other autoimmune diseases can flare up because of certain foods, you know? And so that's why I always heard that from people, and people would tell me I needed to do like a thing where I eliminate foods and see what it is. But I was like, hell no, you ain't taking my food away, fool. I love that song. Thank you. Nobody's really acknowledged that. If I didn't. What happened, Jenny? What happened? Acknowledge what? Your weight loss? I haven't seen you, or else I would. I'm not good about seeing people. Okay. Oh man, let me read this. So this girl messaged me, and she said, I don't know you, but I just wanted you to know that you saved me so many times from doing something I would have regretted. My fiance and I had 5 years sober, and he relapsed, and then I relapsed with him. Well, May 1st, when he was a little over 2 weeks clean, I found him and he was gone. That broke me. I lost my person. Our daughter was at his parents' because it just got so bad within 6 months of us hiding it. We lost our daughter, which I'm glad for now because she didn't need to see that. I'm trying to get her back now, but it's hard, and I hate my life anymore. I hate being here and him not being here with me. But I just wanted to say thank you. Some of your videos sincerely talked me off the ledge, and because of you, I'm still here. man, people leave me some comments and they are just like, they tug at your heartstrings, man. They really, really do. I made a video about meth smoking, and this lady left a comment asking me why I glorified addiction. And I said, I share the truth of active addiction. If you think that calling the cops on myself is going to encourage people to want to get high, I don't know what to say. I was a hot mess. It's important to share all the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you look at my videos, you will see I make many about recovery. Those videos don't really get watched. But when I post a story time sharing my experience, people relate to it and watch it. It's so funny when people don't even do this, they don't even know me. Okay, let me read this to you guys. It makes me so mad when people do this, okay? So mad. This girl, I've never even seen her comment on any of my videos, okay? So I told her, and then she says, I have seen a lot of your videos, and I generally come to the same consensus about most of them. You're not trying to share experience, strength, and hope, or even legit knowledge. It is very clear you're sharing a lot of the mess, very little message, and honestly, some incorrect information. As a person in recovery myself, I just can't get on board here. It's apparent you're sharing what you are for views, clout, rather than awareness and resources. So I said, and then what I'll do is I'll just block her, so that way she doesn't have to see my content anymore. I said, okay, girl, I have been doing this for 5 years. Hold on, I have to read it to y'all. I said, okay, girl, I've been doing this for 5 years. I speak at gatherings, I help people in the community, and I even help people online that I don't even know. I'm just trying to help and connect with my audience, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. Kayla! Whoever the fuck you are, Kayla! God, it's so annoying, dude. It's so annoying that somebody can like pass judgment on me from literally a literal 1 minute video. A literal 1 minute video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just sharing a story time. Are we not allowed to share story times from our past? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. What I think it is a lot of people, they don't understand social media, okay? So a lot of people who say this dumb shit to me, they don't know about how social media works. So they don't know about like how to make videos that people actually watch. Like, they just throw videos up haphazardly, you know? And I have been making content for over 5 years now. 5 years I've been making content, okay? I just didn't wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm going to talk about drugs. You know, sure, I might make a mistake on information, but I always correct myself, you know? And I've never just put out misinformation. And what I think this is because a lot of people get mad at me because I share about, you know, my views on things, kratom, etc. And then when I say something, they say, that's not true. Well, it's all relative whenever you say it's not true because you are doing it, but other people are going through what I'm talking about. It's just fucking annoying, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to get negative, but it's really annoying whenever all I'm trying to do is be positive and lift people up, and I have these cranky ass bitches on my post fucking talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just annoying. Okay, that middle one is what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's get my glitter glue out. And I know better than to pay any attention to it, but it's just annoying, you know, especially when it's other women in recovery, because that's what they always try to say. Well, as a woman in recovery, you don't need to get off my fucking page and quit judging me because you don't like the way I share my experience. You know, it's called experience, strength, and hope, okay? So I share a lot of my experiences. And then I also share a lot of my strength. You guys know because you guys are on live streams with me all the time. And that's another thing that I don't think people take into account is that I go live for hours at a time with my subscribers, with my audience. You can't possibly know what I do. You know what I mean? Unless you are a person that is super duper plugged in and connected to my community, like a lot of you guys are. If you're just like an outsider, you know, from the outside looking in, and you're judging me from one video where I'm talking about smoking meth, then sure, you know, it's going to look like I don't do shit but tell stories about smoking meth. But that's why you have to do further investigation. That's why you have to look into what I'm making. What content am I making? Why am I making it? You know? Like I said, it's just a lot of people don't understand how social media works. So, they don't get it. I didn't understand how it worked either. And nobody followed me. People wouldn't see my videos because I didn't know how to post videos that would get people's attention. So I learned about people and what they like to watch. And that's how I got to this point. If people didn't watch my story times, I wouldn't post them, okay? But people watch them. People love them, dude. I mean, for the most part, that's what people always ask me to do is tell story times, you know? And so, ooh, that's pretty. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Like 9 times out of 10, my requests for videos are, tell us some stories about your addiction. Tell us some stories about your personal experience, you know? Right, I know you're right, girl. They do think they know it all. And that's the thing, like, I'm always trying to grow and learn, and I'm just trying to share what works for me. And I'm just trying to, honestly, I'm just trying to let my audience in, okay? This is how I connect with my family, with my people. This is how I let my people know that they can trust me. They can come to me. I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to look down on them because I've been there too. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I also think a lot of people don't get that. For some reason, they just don't understand, you know? They just don't get it. So if they don't get it, then that means the message is not for them. The message is for all the girls who I've read you guys all the messages, or quite a few messages today of people who have literally sent me messages saying, you saved my life, which I don't claim to save anybody's life. Y'all know that. But that's what these people say. They say, Nicole, you saved my life. Blah, 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 blah. Which honestly is such a huge compliment because, you know, I never thought I would be able to even help anybody, yet alone be told that I'm saving their life, you know? So it's huge for me to be told that by people. by my peers, you know, especially by my peers. And so it just makes me sad whenever people try to tear me down because they don't understand, you know. It's fucked up. Dropping to 50s. Oh, good job, Bobby. How are you feeling? Like, how are you feeling overall with your progress on jumping? What were you on to begin with? Like, what was your initial dose before you started tapering? Your posts are on point and you help with makeup, weight loss, and depression. Thanks, Kim. That's right. I mean, I try to. I really do. And that's what I don't think people understand. It's like, I don't want to just be a recovery person. I want to do all kinds of content that resonates with people that follow me, you know? I want to be able to connect with you guys on all levels. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, you guys, what color I want to put on my inner corner. And so I got an idea. That purple up there. Okay. I'm telling you guys, you gotta buy some of these shadows from this eyeshadow company. Like, I know they're expensive, but it's worth it, dude. They're so freaking beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, cool, cool. Are you trying to get completely off, or are you just tapering down to get lower? There's a girl here on TikTok. Her name is Nikki, and she has gotten completely off of Suboxone, you guys. And she was on, like, I think 16 milligrams or something like that, and she went down to 8, and then she just jumped off of it. But she used Kratom, and she is having the easiest time. Like, she's not even, I don't even think she got sick from it. From watching her videos, she didn't even seem like she had any kind of, like, real sickness, which was crazy, dude. I've never, I know that, these are the Cleona Cosmetics shadows. I know that Kratom helps, but I didn't realize it had that much of an impact on the withdrawal part. You know, do any of you guys know? Have any of you guys used Kratom to come off of Suboxone? Hey, thanks, Jenny. I'm trying. I'm trying, girl. I know. I shouldn't concentrate on the haters. You guys are who's important. Y'all are the important ones, not them damn haters. I just get, I try to go through and check my comments on my reels. And honestly, I just got to stop doing it because they're just so negative that it's not conducive for my recovery to constantly look at that negative bullshit, you know? Like, I thought that TikTok was fucking crazy. Nope. Facebook Reels, dude, those people are ruthless. They're fucking mean. Mean as fuck. I love you guys too. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's see how we're doing. And I know I look crazy right now, but give it just a second. It's all going to come together. It's not prescribed. It's a natural plant. It's a plant that's found in Southeast Asia, and it's in the coffee family, but don't get it twisted. It's not coffee, okay? It's in the coffee family, and people take it because it produces the same effects as an opiate would. It attaches to the same receptors as an opiate would, the mu receptors, okay? And so that's how people are able to use it for withdrawal. because of that fact right there. That's why it gives them relief, because it's doing the same thing that an opiate would do. And so here's my question, okay? So if it does the same thing an opiate would do, isn't that kind of like counterproductive? Wouldn't you just get on that and then get stuck on that? And that's what happens to some people. Some people, they don't though. They taper off and they do the damn thing. And that's what, if I used it, that's what I would want to do. I would want to taper off and say, hasta la vista, kratom, you know? But it's whatever. Hey, Melody, how are you doing with your mat treatment? Are you doing okay? And I emailed, oh, Melody, I need you to send me that letter of that lady's number that you said might want to work with me. What was her name? She was from Recovery Delivered, wasn't she? Because I emailed them and I told them, like, I want to work with them, right? I want to work with them. I suggest their program to so many people. Like, I want to work with them. And I don't know if they will want to or not, but I'm hoping they will, because it would be a win-win situation, you know? One day, hopefully, I'll hit it big, and I will be able to employ you guys. Y'all will be able to be my, I'll be able to give you guys jobs. Wouldn't that be awesome? If I was able to get enough of a following to where this paid for my life. Thank you, girl. Hey, Anchor Girl, what's up? Where this paid for my life, and then I could hire a bunch of you guys to help me with it. Oh, that would be amazing. That's a dream. And I've seen people could get that dream, so it's quite possible to do it. What I would have to do is I need to improve my content on here. I need to improve my content on YouTube. I need to start making videos. Instead of just coming on here and chit-chatting with you guys, like, I need to make videos with purpose. Because a lot of my stuff is just us chit-chatting. And then we chit-chat, and in the chit-chat, we start talking about something, and then it ends up being like a really good conversation, you know? But I need to start making videos that are like topic focused, like, you know, like I did last night, like the addiction, spouses that are addicted, and loved ones that are addicted, you know? That's what I need to do. Oh, it's just hard. It's hard because I feel like I don't do a good enough job, you know? I get so down on myself, you guys. I don't think you know that. I really do get down on myself, and I feel like I don't do a good enough job, and that, you know, nobody wants to watch my content, and especially whenever, like, the algorithm's going all weird here on TikTok, then I really feel like, I'm like, what is going on, you know? Where are my people? Oh my gosh. They don't want to watch my videos anymore. What I need to do is I need to get back focused on my grind and get back to interviewing people like I was doing. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I need to get back on my grind and start interviewing people like I was. I was doing really good. People enjoyed that, and it kept people's attention, because it gets tiring listening to my story over and over and over again. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's up? What's up? You're amazing, too. I just feel like I don't, here's the thing, like, I really enjoy making content, right? I really enjoy making videos for you guys. I really enjoy helping people. But I need to get myself focused and really get like, I need to start making, like I said, videos on YouTube that are about 10 to 15 minutes long about certain topics. And that way, they're topics that you guys can actually find. And I'm fixing to start reaching out to people this week about coming on and sharing their stories, because I need to do that. That's what I need to do. I love having people share their stories, you know? Oh, thanks, girl. I try to be helpful. I really do. Is that Brittany, bitch? That's Brittany, y'all. What's up, Brittany? What are you doing? Yeah, so I want to get, Brittany, I would love for you to come tell your story. Renee, I would love for you to come tell your story. Marriage advice. Oh, Mallory. I mean, I could share about that. Yeah. I will tell you this, what I've learned in my marriage. Okay. Me and my husband have been together for 10 years. We've been married since 2019. I will tell you this. I have learned that communication is so freaking important. So important. Like, I am constantly talking to my husband, you know? Awesome. Communication is key. Your man needs sex. Okay? I'm just telling y'all like it is. If you want your man to be happy and stay where he's at, you have to fulfill his primal needs, okay? And for me and my husband, when we first got sober, it was hard because we got sober and we felt weird. We weren't high having sex. Our sex life was always high on meth, okay? Sure, I've had sober sex with him, but it was different. Do you know what I'm saying? And so when we got sober, we struggled at the beginning. And I'm telling you guys, like I've shared with you guys on my videos about how we went like over a year without being intimate with each other. And a lot of that was because our medication that we're on also causes you not to be sexually, aroused. And so can you imagine how, I felt horrible. And of course I asked my husband, like, are you upset with me? Did you want it? Da, 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 da. He's like, Nicole, I understand. Like, I'm going through the same thing you're going through. Like, it's all new to both of us, So now, in order to make sure that we have sex and take care of each other, like, I'm just straight up blunt about it. I'm like, I need it. I need some, baby, And that's how we have been working that out. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something that we struggle with, and it's because we don't have anybody to help us. So we need to have a date night. We need to at least have a date night every other week. So 2 times a month. All right? Just get away, me and him by ourselves. All right? We have nothing. And it is awful. Okay? Like, all I want is to be able to go to a movie with my husband and cuddle up with him and kiss him in the movie theater, ride with him in this truck with his hand on my leg, go out to eat together. And I love my son. Don't get me wrong. We go everywhere with my son, But my little boy is very, very territorial over his dad. And so I don't even really get to sleep with my husband alone most nights because the little rat comes in and steals the bed away from me. So it's hard, man. Oh, that would be awesome. Parents night out. And that's another thing. Like, me and my husband, we both believe in God, but we were both like forced into super organized religion when we were younger. My husband was sent to Catholic school, and then I was in a UPC, United Pentecostal Church. So we both, like, we don't do organized religion. Like, we don't go to church. Hey, little Ripper, what's up? You're still a free man? Good job. We don't do church. And so we should, because it would be good for my little boy. But I just had such a bad experience, and it just caused me to really just push away. And so I want my little boy to like form his own thoughts, right? So every night when we go to bed, we say our prayers, okay? And I'll tell you one thing. My little boy doesn't miss his prayers every single night. And he's asked me and his daddy before, he's like, how did we get here? Like, how is this the world? Oh, hey Jason, what's up, man? How is this the world? What happens, when we die? Like, my little boy started asking us that. Dude, people have been coming on my lives and asking about you. I'm glad you're okay. You know, you can text me, motherfucker. I can't believe they fucked up our whole gig, dude. Like, I really can't. That pisses me off. We had a good thing going over there with your account. You were really, really doing well. So for those of you guys that don't know, I was helping Jason with his TikTok account, and he was doing so good. We were actually gaining so much traction, and his freaking probation officer shut us down, motherfucker. That was the guy who talked about the pain clinics, for those of you guys that don't know. So disappointing. So disappointing. Pisses me off. Thank goodness you're not in jail, though, honey, because that is nowhere for you to be going. You don't need to be there. Oh, are you talking about with Jason? So he and I was managing his TikTok account, and I'm telling you guys, I'm good at that shit. You can ask him. I helped him, and we posted several videos that went viral, and so I was helping him with his account, like just, giving him ideas of videos to make and stuff like that. Anything he needed help with, helping him, make sure that he posted across all of his other social medias. Well, he was sharing about the pill mills in Florida, because he was an investor. Okay, so back in the day, he was an investor, and he invested, and they ended up making a pill, a chain of these stores, right? These pill mills, where they hired doctors, they hired front office staff, all that. They ordered medication, they were giving, Oxycontin, all that stuff. And they had a bus outside where they would do MRIs. I mean, it was like a whole thing, you guys. They had it was all in one place. They had a place where you could get MRIs in a trailer. Okay, the pharmacy was right there. The doctors, they were just all right there. And he, got indicted for conspiracy. So, because they couldn't get him for selling drugs or something like that, because he was just the money man, and so that's how he got locked up in prison, is because he was the money man. And we were telling his story here on TikTok. So super cool guy, real good looking, cute guy, blondish hair. I think he had blue or green eyes, super down to earth, just a regular dude who took some wrong steps in life. Has a kid, had an old lady, but they broke up. Hey Rita, what's up, girl? But he was cool as fuck, dude. And I was working with him and his friend Pete. They hired me to help manage his social media, but we ended up getting shut down. So, sucks. Because I was going to take him to the top. No, it was all his shit. I just gave him ideas of titles and how to start the videos. But he did all the rest. I just was giving him how I help you guys with your hooks and what titles to title your videos and how to get people's attention when you make the video. That's what I was doing with him too. I do that with Rena too. Helped her with a couple of her video ideas to help her get out there and get seen. And when she first did one of my ideas, her video got 60,000 views. So I don't know. I'm a good video person. I got Mad ideas for days. Maybe that's what I should start going into. Maybe I should start just being that, like a social media content manager and helping people with their content, and they could pay me. That's awesome. I'm really glad that I can help, girl. Like, I love helping, just so you know. So it's not a big deal. Anytime you message me and say, hey, what's this, or how can I do that, or what do you think I should do next, just hit me up. I got you, man. Hit me up. I got you, man. What you want, what you need. Hit me up. I got you, man. What you want, what you need. Hit me up. I got you, man. I love doing social media. So, and what I have learned, you guys, is I've learned a lot of my stuff from my boss, Austin, because he's super smart. My boss, listen to this, you guys. Listen to this. My boss, Austin, has been posting YouTube videos for 8 years. The other day, he posted a video, and it went viral on YouTube, okay? He had 4,000 subscribers. Guess how many he has now? I want you to guess. Guess how many subscribers he gained on YouTube from one viral video. He's almost to 200,000 followers. One viral video. The video did like 7.3 million views, and it was a short. Just like a video like we do here on TikTok. Dude, he literally gained over 100,000 followers from one viral video. Right now, YouTube they've changed the algorithm around on YouTube. So if you post a short on YouTube, and it's something that people are actually like looking up and shit, it can go viral pretty easily, and you could blow up overnight on YouTube right now. So I always put people on to what's going on before it happens. So if you have a YouTube channel and you're not posting shorts on it, like, you're missing out. I did the same thing with Reels, and I got everybody on to Reels because Reels started paying. And all the reason why I know all this stuff is because who? My boss. My boss tells me, and I come and tell you guys. Okay? Over 100,000 followers. Now listen, he's been working at it for 8 years. He has been posting professional videos about marketing and SEO for 8 years. So, I mean, he's been working very hard. If anybody deserved it, it's him. You know what I mean? But damn, man, do you know how long it has taken me to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube? It's taken me forever. That's why I'm telling you guys, like, I've got to start doing more professional videos because I'm just staying stagnant. Like, well, no, that's not true. I'm up to almost 10,300. So I'm gaining about 250 subscribers every month from YouTube. But that's not anything. You know, most people who are like successful at YouTube are gaining thousands and thousands and thousands of followers a day on YouTube. And here's the thing about it, you guys. On YouTube, you get paid good fucking money. Okay? Good money. Hey, Carla. Jenny, use your name, okay? Use your name, all right? So, you know, like, whatever you want to make videos about, if it's about recovery, you know, you could do Recover with Jenny, or when I first started out, I was Nicole's Recovery Journey. You could do Jenny's Recovery Journey. Then I changed it to Real Talk Recovery with Nicole, okay? And that's when I really gained a lot of my following, is when I was Real Talk Recovery. But that's because the pandemic happened and I was going live on YouTube every single day. So that was how I gained most of my following, was from the pandemic hitting. But use your name, yeah. Because I thought, you know, I thought I needed to make my name like something like recovery something. But then after this last kind of like drama that I was in, whenever those people were like harassing me here on TikTok, and they were like saying cancel Real Talk Recovery and stuff like that, that's when I decided, I was like, okay, I am going to rebrand and go a whole different route, because people were giving me a hard time, like saying things like I spread misinformation and I shouldn't be doing this or doing that. And so I was like, okay, then I'm going to be discovering Nicole. So that way, you know, nobody can say, oh, she's, you know, not saying, like, it's me. It's my channel. It's all about me. I'm not, you know, trying to fucking teach anybody anything. I'm not trying to, like, be a medical doctor or anything like that. I'm just trying to share my experience. And I think that it's pretty honest. It's pretty fucking obvious that I'm not a damn medical provider, but, you know, that's what people were trying to accuse me of doing, was spreading, giving medical advice without a license. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Because I share about my taper journey. Look at these. These are the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia highlighting palette. And I haven't used it in a long time, honestly. But we're going to use Glow Getter, okay? Glow Getter. So it's hard to always stay, you know, on point and like be able to always think of content to post. It's not easy, you know, especially when, like, I've told my story a million times, you know, like, sure, I know people like hearing about it and hearing different stories, but after a while, I'm like, okay, I've told my story. Now what? Now what do I do? You know? Hey, Rhonda, what's up, girl? Welcome to the live stream, baby. Come on in. Come on in, girl. Take a seat. Just stick around for a little bit. You will not regret it. We have a great time here. After I get done with this makeup, we're going to go sit down, and then I can really get to bumping my gums. Oh, honey, look at this shiny face, y'all. Do you see this, honey? Do you see this, honey? Oh, my gosh. So beautiful. So beautimous. Beautimous for spacious sky forever. Okay, what am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Oh, hey, Buffoni, what's up? Oh, I was sharing my taper plan, Suboxone taper plan. Are you on subs? Because if you are, you came to the right spot, baby. Because I'm the sub queen, okay? I'm the sub information lady. So I have been utilizing medication-assisted treatment for some time, and in 2019, the end of 2019, I got a job working for a Suboxone clinic, and so a Suboxone doctor, Dr. B. And so what I do is I share my experience, strength, and hope with people who are like me, who utilize Suboxone, in hopes that I can help inspire them and encourage them on their journey on MAT. And so if you're on MAT and you are feeling stuck, or you're feeling like you don't have support, you are in the right place, my dear. Okay? we got it going on over here, and I will help you, okay? I got lots and lots of videos about MAT and all the ways that, you know, it's helped me, and all that good stuff. So you just ask me anything and I got you covered. Now I'll tell you this, okay? I didn't start tapering until I had been on the medication for about 4 years, okay? So for me, the first 2 years of my sobriety, the first year was me working to get my son back, okay? Because he was in CPS custody. All right, that was the first year of my sobriety. The second year of my sobriety was me, you know, working a job, getting my license back, just all kinds of like stuff like that, right? And then the third year was, you know, me and my husband staying connected, making sure my son was enrolled for school, like all that kind of stuff, you know? And then when my fourth year came, I started thinking about it, because this is how it happened for me. This is how I said, I'm going to taper. So I'm chilling around, and for the longest time with my Suboxone, I always really, really heavily, like I always thought about when I needed to take my dose, you know, like, oh, I got to take my medicine. Oh, I got to take my medicine. And it's almost like I was just focused on that, you know. So one day I was chilling and I forgot to take my medicine, okay? I forgot to take my medicine, and by the time I remembered to take it, it was like that night. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to take my medicine. That's never happened before. And then it started happening more and more. And so that's when I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to start tapering, because my mind is not so, it's not like hijacked with the thought of Suboxone anymore. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like an addictive way. I just mean like, I was like, I got to take my dose. I can't forget to take my dose, you know, that kind of thing. And so when I started forgetting, it made me think, you know what? It's not on my mind like it was, right? And so that's when I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And I started a taper. Now I went to my doctor, okay? I went to my doctor and I was like, doctor, I would like to taper. And he was like, okay, great. You know, he knows my history. He knows that I have a stable home. Now, this is what he would ask me if I didn't have this stuff. So before you taper, it's really important to make sure that you have, you know, stable housing, a stable job, you know, you're okay with your relationship. Things are good in your relationship. Like, you want to make sure that you can have it as good as you can, so that way you don't have like extra added stressors, okay? Extra added stressors, just unnecessary bullshit. And then we started to taper. And so the way he did it for me was, I was on 12 milligrams, okay? And he took away, I went from 12 milligrams to 10 milligrams. And I stayed at that dose for 90 days, 3 months, okay? You're probably going, damn, girl, that's a long ass time. Yeah, it is. It is. But the slower the better, you know, that way your body doesn't go through shock, right? Because like every time I would drop, like my body would realize it at the beginning, you know. Sorry, I'm just doing some finishing touches. My body would realize it and kind of, you know, not feel good for a little bit. And so being on it for, you know, a couple months gave my body plenty of time to say, okay, I'm used to it now. We can pick up and move forward. You see what I'm saying? And so that is why I've always told people that, how, you know, I've always said go low and slow, because that's what my doctor told me. That's what Dr. B has told me. And that's what all the other doctors I talked to have told me about MAT, is that, you know, a lot of people struggle to get off because they try, I'm putting all my makeup on now, y'all. They try to take matters into their own hands, and instead of listening to the doctor and tapering slowly, they get in a rush and they jump off real quick. And so today's flavor is Kenneth Cole Blush. Ooh, it smells good. Yeah, so that's what I learned from my doctor, was that go slow, don't worry about what other people are doing. And it's hard though. It's hard because like what would happen is I would get into these other groups of people who were tapering, and I would start comparing my journey to their journey, looking at them thinking, well, they're down to this and they're down to that. And it would make me feel insecure about me. And then I would start tampering with it, you know, trying to do it on my own. Well, that didn't work out. So that's whenever I really started paying attention. Now, let me tell you something that has been going on lately with people who are getting off Suboxone. And somebody wants me to make a video about this on YouTube, so I need to make a whole ass video. But people are getting on Sublocade now, which is a once a month injection of buprenorphine. And you can get on it and transition from Suboxone onto that. And then people are saying that they went from Suboxone onto that, and now they're having like, it's easy for them. They don't have to taper. They can just take that, okay? And they take the shot, right? They take the shot once a month. And then when they decide to discontinue the shot, they just stop taking the shot. And then slowly but surely over time, the medication just dwindles down and leaves their system. And so I have one person I know who has been off the shot for 1 year, and she still hasn't went through any kind of like hardcore withdrawal. Isn't that freaking amazing? Yeah, I actually worked the steps with a sponsor. Absolutely. I did the same thing, because when I got out of treatment, you know, that was the first thing they told me to do, is get a sponsor, which I always do when I would get out of treatment, because that's the program that I always tried to work, but I kept on relapsing. That's why I got on Suboxone, because I kept on freaking relapsing, man. Suboxone saved my life. And so I always scream it from the rooftops. You know, it helped me so much. And my purpose on earth now is to help other people who are on MAT not feel alone, not feel judged and ridiculed, to let them know that they're important, they are loved, their recovery is valid, and that I got their backs. So that's my purpose. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, no, me too, girl. Me too. It's a big deal for me, and it's discouraging because I'm on such a low dose that my doctor won't let me get the damn shot. Pisses me off. But I'll figure it out. I will figure it out, and it'll all work out in the long run. Oh, good job, Angie. Good job. That sounds perfect. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Oh, shit balls. Hey, Brittany, what's up? Oh, you call me. I gotta get mine. Hey, buddy, I gotta get the phone holder, okay? Are you okay?
It's down there.
Are y'all having fun? Okay.
Yeah. With who?
With your friends playing. Zane's on his way home from Hot Springs, and his mom said he'll sign on when they get home.
He's in Hot Springs?
Well, they were, but now they're coming home. My son is a gamer. He's a gamer boy. Yeah, you just call me and I will get you an appointment. Is that what you want? An appointment with him? Or do you have a question? Because if you have a question, you can submit your question to getdrb@gmail.com. I answer all of his emails, so it'll come to that email, and then I will ask him the question and get the answer for you. Okay. Hey. All right. There we go. Why won't your doctor let you do the shot, Anchor Girl? So this is the look up for. We can't really. Do we like it? Yay! Okay. I just want to know how to deal with depersonalization disorder. It's stressing me out. Okay, girl. Okay. I will absolutely find out and get you connected with that, hooked up with that, okay? That's why, listen to me, I don't do the 4 one day and 2 the other because I stay at the dose that I dropped to for so long. So I stay at the dose for so long that my body has plenty of time to like regulate at that amount. And what I found in my experience, what I found is that once I dropped down to about 4 milligrams, that's when I started to really notice that I was taking away. You know what I mean? So that's when I started just taking away half of a milligram instead of 2 or 1. And that made it a lot more easy. But honestly, I didn't experience any discomfort through my taper at all. Like I said, because I stayed on each drop for a significant amount of time, over 30 days. When I experienced discomfort is when my dumbass decided to drop down and then jump off. What I should have done is drop down, paused, stayed where I was at, and then jumped off. But I was dumb and didn't take my doctor's suggestions. So, absolutely. What's up, Hillbilly? I wanted to tell you, Hillbilly, I'm so sorry that I passed judgment on you because of that video you made about Suboxone. I'm just a super passionate person when it comes to medication-assisted treatment. And I utilize it, and I have several people that I help that are on it, and I work for a MAC clinic. And so I just took what you said personally, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And yesterday I fell upon one of your videos. It was your prison video. You guys have got to go watch this guy's video, okay? It is really, 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 it's amazing. His son and him were, actively doing drugs, and methamphetamine, I think methamphetamine, cooking and manufacturing, and they got arrested. Everybody in the house got arrested, right? Well, they get taken in, and his brother's going to go to prison, or his son is going to prison, and he's going to go to prison. But his son has just turned 18. So you know what he did? His dad, Hillbilly, stepped up and took the charges for his son, so his son could go free. And I was like, damn, man, that's fucking real shit right there. That's a father's love. Even though they were sick in their addiction and they were struggling, he still loved his son enough to know that he wanted to give his son a good fighting chance at life. The sad part about it is that his son, 7 months later, ended up in jail again and went to prison, and is struggling with his addiction now. But still, you did the right thing, and you tried to help him and give him a fighting chance at life. And so at least you know that you did the right thing, That's how I look at it. So, anyway, I don't want anybody to, oh, really? Oh, damn, man. I understand that. I've heard a lot. I know a lot of people who have gotten addicted to Suboxone. I actually have some friends that were shooting it up, which you guys, that's super duper dangerous. And you can literally rot your fucking arm off, just so you know. But, I know a lot of people that struggle with that. Okay, let's get all my laundry. I'm going to hang up laundry while I talk to you guys, okay? Okay. What? Bethany, that's not true. She's lying to you, okay? She's lying to you. That shot is for anybody, okay? The Sublocade shot is what's going to help. That's what's going to help people get off of subs the easy way, okay? So all these people are trying to taper off. And like I said, it's a struggle whenever you have been on a medication for a very long time and then you're trying to taper off of it, right? And Sublocade is literally coming in clutch, and people are getting on it and then discontinuing it and being free. And so what I think, your doctor probably doesn't want to lose you as a patient, you know? So, of course, they don't want you to get on the shot, because once you get on the Sublocade shot, you get that shot and it lasts for 30 days, actually longer, okay? Because I know people who have went like 6 weeks without getting their shot, and they were fine. And so you get that shot, and then you don't have no struggles. You're fine. So if you can get on the Sublocade shot, like, I would recommend it, because I've seen so many people that have been struggling to get off Suboxone, you guys. Get off Suboxone with little to no effort because of that shot. Okay? Little to no effort. And I'm like, what the hell? Now, hillbilly, don't make me regret what I said about to you. Listen to me. Don't make me regret what I said to you. There's a difference between addiction and dependence, okay? People are dependent on their mental health meds. They're not addicted. Just like, I'm sure, like, if you have to take blood pressure medicine, you are dependent to that, right? And so you're not addicted to your blood pressure medicine. You're not addicted to your insulin. There's a difference now. Don't get me to regretting what I said to you. I was just giving you props, motherfucker. But like I said, that shot could be the thing that saves your life, you guys. Okay? For real. Okay? So if you're struggling and you're trying to get off subs, talk to your doctor about the Sublocade shot. It really could change your life. Okay? It really could. Whenever my little boy got taken away from me, which was the most horrible experience of my life, okay? In 2015, when I lost custody of my son, I wanted to commit suicide. I wanted to kill myself, and I probably would have if I didn't go to rehab. I lost custody of my son, which, honestly, now that I see it from the outside looking in, like, now that I realize how CPS operates, I realize how badly me and my husband got basically railroaded by the system, because we weren't even given a chance. Here in the state of Arkansas, as long as you don't fail for methamphetamine, they don't remove your children right away. They'll give you a protection plan as long as you agree to go into treatment and get help, and as long as you have family that can be there to help your son or daughter, right? Like grandparents or whatever. Well, I failed for opiates and benzos, and my husband failed for opiates. And so the lady even said, it's okay, we're going to put a protection plan in place as long as you're willing to go get help and go to treatment. And y'all know me, I was like, sign me up. Where do I go? Sign up. I'm ready to go. Put me in, coach, you know? And so I immediately started calling the treatment center that she recommended to me, because it was a treatment center that I could take my son with me, okay? Where they teach mothers how to be moms, you know, how to raise their kids and take care of them. So I called that treatment center, and I was so excited, because I was like, hey, you know what? This might be, you know, a negative thing, but I'm going to turn it into a positive, and I'll be able to take my son, and I'll be able to learn how to be a mom, and a sober mom, you know? So I call the program up, and I'm like, hey, this is Nicole DeMayo, because I wasn't married yet. This is Nicole DeMayo, and CPS told me to call you guys and get an assessment so I could get into your treatment program, right? Gremlins. And so they said, okay, yeah, what kind of insurance do you have? And I sent them my insurance, which was like Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO. And that's when they said, we're sorry, we can't take you because you have private insurance. I had to have Medicaid to get in there. That was the worst fucking day of my life. The worst day of my life. When they said, you can't come to our center because you don't have Medicaid, I literally couldn't believe it. I thought, I have full coverage, PPO insurance, rich people's insurance, right? My insurance literally paid for me to go to a fucking beautiful treatment center with fucking a chef and shit, you know? And I was going to go to this rinky-dink place where they, you know, let you take your kids. That wasn't nice like the one I went to. But I wanted to go there so I wouldn't be separated from my son. And they told me that, and I was like, oh, God. You know, so I immediately called Oasis and told them my situation and asked them if I could get in. And they said as long as I went and detoxed. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm coming. So I called my caseworker and told her, and that's when she told me that they were going to take my son. So it was a horrible, horrible, horrible day. Horrible day. I almost fucking, honestly, y'all, I'm telling you guys, because y'all are my people, I honestly almost jumped ship. I almost just ran away and abandoned my whole family because I was so fucking sick in my head. You know, I almost went AWOL. But I didn't. And I made it. And here I am today. You know, 7 years into recovery. And I have full custody of my son back. And I am never, ever going to be in a situation like that. Ever again. Ever again. You hear me? That was the worst experience of my whole damn life. Hey guys, I need to know who sent me this. Somebody sent me these shower bombs from my wish list, and I want to tell you thank you. Who sent me these? My son and his friend went downstairs and got the package, so I didn't get to see the note. Yeah, it was rough. And so when I got out of treatment, my husband had gotten on Suboxone. The caseworker suggested it. And so when he told me he was on Suboxone, I got pissed. I was like, you're just trying to stay high. You don't really want to be sober. Because I was against Suboxone. I was like, that's not what recovery's about. You know, and I was talking mad shit. And a week went by, and I was struggling, and my husband was just living his best life over there. And so that's when I was like, I'll try it, you know, I'll give it a try. And I gave it a try, and it really significantly improved my life. And so I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. First, thank you for purchasing Clever Fly shower steamers. Oh, wow. These are shower steamers. Let me show y'all. That one is watermelon relaxation. Oh, very nice. I'm excited to use those. Thank you, whoever got those for me. Super sweet. And here's the thing, like, me and my husband, you guys, we worked our butts off to get my son back. And a lot of people that follow me have their children taken away. And so that's why I try to share with you guys, what I had to do to get my son back. Because I know a lot of you guys are in the same situation I was in. But the other day I saw this video. Did y'all see the video? With the girl who was saying she was yelling at CPS because they were taking her kid away. Okay, so they're taking her kids, and she's like yelling at them and talking and recording them. Okay, and she goes and she posts it here on TikTok. Well, when I first saw the video, I was like, oh my God, I have to help her. You know what I mean? Like, I have to get a hold of her and I have to help her because she needs help, right? So I reached out to her, tried to get her to unmessage me, but then I went and I did a little bit more digging on her account, and that's when I realized that the reason why her children had gotten removed was because her husband or her boyfriend had abused them. He got a felony child abuse charge. And I was like, holy shit, dude. Felony child abuse? Okay, sorry, I'm sweating. Felony child abuse? Okay, so let me tell you what happened. They're in St. George, Utah. Okay. And his name is Robert Willis. Robert Allen Willis or something like that. Anyway, I posted it on my video. Okay. And so I went and I Googled his name because I saw some people commenting in the comment section. And I also heard when she was talking to the caseworker, she was saying that there was no order that I had to stay away from him or some shit like that. So I knew it had to do something with a guy, right? So I went and I found his arrest record. This man placed this little boy, 2-year-old toddler, on the hot stove by accident while he was preparing a bottle from the microwave or something like that. Okay? The little boy got his thighs burned from the stove. Okay? You know, the burners. That was the first incident. Okay? The second incident was he got his lip split and head bumped because the man was throwing him up in the air and catching him, right? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, the boyfriend was throwing him up in the air and catching him in the air, and he was doing it in a doorway. Well, when he did it, he didn't catch him. He hit the doorway and he fell on the ground. The little boy did. And it split his mouth open. Then the third incident was he had a burn across his chest from a humidifier. Okay? Then the fourth incident, okay, was the man picked him up by his leg and was hanging him upside down, which caused a fracture, a spinal fracture. Okay? Like, I understood look at me, I can understand one incident, okay? I can even understand 2 incidents. But the type of incidents that these were, placing your son on a hot stove, like, that is freaking just like, duh, you know what I mean? You don't ever place a baby on a stove, even if it's not on. You just assume that it is, right? And so I was like, these are like serious situations. Well, the reason why they took her kids is because she won't leave him. She won't leave that guy. And in the report, because I read the police reports, it says that she wasn't present when these things happened. So imagine that little baby was with that man all by himself being abused like that, and his mom wasn't around to see if it was an accident or see if the man, you know, what was going on. So he could have been just like torturing that little boy. And so it's just really depressing because, you know, I know there was a lot of people who were just like me who jumped up and we automatically wanted to help her, you know? And like I said, I don't judge people, but in a situation like that, like when you are choosing a man over your child, like I've told my husband before, you know, if you do stupid stuff and keep on doing it, like I will leave you and me and Nate will kick rocks. Like it's always going to be my son over anything, you know? And that's how it should be, because that we're here to protect our kids, you know? We're all they have. We're their voices. So it made me sad reading that. Hey Crystal, what's up, girl? Oh my, it's a hard situation with CPS though. I don't wish it upon nobody. Absolutely not. So as you guys can see, I'm folding laundry. Y'all have helped me get motivated. So if I didn't have you guys to talk to, I wouldn't be folding. So thank you for hanging out with me today and helping me fold my laundry. My son, though, he loves wearing these kind of shirts that are these like dry fit material because he don't like being hot. And so cotton shirts make him hot. So I get him all those dry fit ones. Hey, Ramona, what's up, girl? What are you doing? How you doing, sister? You hadn't texted me, woman.
Mom,
Yeah, baby, what's up?
one reason why my game sucks
Why?
is because it takes like 5 seconds for your teammate's name to load in. So, like, I was going towards somebody that I was an enemy, and then when I got there, I just shot them.
Oh, it was an accident.
And so I just closed the computer.
Oh, you think they're upset with you?
Probably.
No. Okay, well, Gigi's here.
I got a spider bite.
Why don't you go say hi to Gigi? She's here. Go see what she's doing.
What is that? Look.
It looks like a... you're okay.
I'm hungry.
Nate, you just had raviolis,
I'm
okay?
hungry.
No, you're not. You're bored, okay?
Oh, I'm bored.
We're going to take a shower.
No.
Yes. Don't tell me no. Look at me. Go down there and see Gigi and see what she's doing. Go monitor her.
She's stupid.
Hey. I'm folding laundry. Get down.
Do I care?
Yes, I do. Get down, please. Okay? Go see what Gigi's doing. You're getting ready for a school dance. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Nate, I'm serious. Go see what Gigi's doing, and then we gotta get in the shower, buddy. Okay? If you want to do something with Dad this afternoon, we gotta get in the shower. Do you guys have the same problem with your kids? My son does not like taking showers. And I just can't understand it. I love taking showers. I love, getting clean. I was looking online to see what was going on in Little Rock today. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Give me some ideas of stuff to do with your family. Movies near me. Extra large, Jenny.
Near Little Rock.
Always extra large. Okay, let's see. So we got... Hey, Thug Killer. I do. I work at... I don't work physically at it because I am not in the same state, but I work for a MAP program. I work for Dr. B. I wish I could do more. If I was there in person, it would be amazing because I have such a tight relationship with all the patients because they come through me. So whenever they first get call up, they call me on the 1-800 number, and I get them into our program, right? And so I always know all the patients. So I wish that I could be there in person because I would totally, I would do groups with them. We could have recovery meetings. And I've told,
Mom,
what?
where's my TV remote?
I don't know, Nate. It's in your room.
No, it's not.
Nate, go and look at me, pick up your stuff, straighten up your room, and you'll find it. Okay? Yeah, if I was there in person, I could be able to do so much more with them. But California is too expensive. I can't move there. I wish that I told Dr. B, I said, why don't you move to Arkansas and we start a program here in Arkansas? But, wishful thinking. Zoom meetings. Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I did meetings on my YouTube channel for a really long time. Every night I would go live and people could come up and share just like at a regular meeting. And I did that every night at 7 o'clock. But after a while, I started, getting burned out. I get tired.
Mom,
Yes, my son.
don't be like, no, you can't do this when I say this.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, baby.
I have an idea
Uh-huh.
because I could cut this out. It's something I have to do with like arts and crafts. I want to make a flashbang with this.
A flashbang?
Yes, a grenade.
How do you do that?
Because I'm gonna put like one of those. We're gonna cut like a little
Damn, I'm sweating, y'all. Oh, I wouldn't make people pay for Zoom. It's not a meeting, but like if it was a one-on-one thing, I'm gonna have to wash that because I'm sweaty. If it was like a one-on-one thing, then that way I would, but not for a meeting. Not for a meeting that everybody comes to. More like a one-on-one thing. But my YouTube channel is monetized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wants to make a grenade. So my YouTube channel is monetized. So that's why, I could do it on that platform, and I'm already getting paid for that. But it's hard to make stuff like that take off because there's a lot of people in the recovery community who believe that everything that we should do should be for free. So believe me, I know, because when I first joined the recovery community back in 2020 here on TikTok, I offer one-on-one coaching, and people were giving me a hard time about that. And I also work for a program called recoverydelivered.com, or not Recovery Delivered, Self-Recovery, and it's an online treatment program, and I was sharing about that, and people got mad about that. So it's really weird how people pick and choose what they think is okay. So people think that you shouldn't get paid for your time. It's really honestly, it's really crazy because I see so many influencers here online who are regular influencers, like they're not in recovery, and they are literally making money hand over fist, and I could just, if the recovery community would come out of the dark ages, we could all be in a lot better place. Hey, Bama, what's up, girl? Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. You're right. Because the people that do want to do it with me, they end up doing it. You know what I mean? I stopped doing the one-on-one coaching because at a time I had so many people sign up that it was like too many. I couldn't do all of it. So I had to stop doing it. But I might start doing that again. I did it for super cheap too. Because that's the kind of person I am. I try to help everybody. Yeah, buddy.
What should I make for the pin on this?
Do you have like a...
because a pin is like that. So I could
do you have like a pencil or something that is long? See if you got a Lego or something that could work on it.
Yeah, and then
that would be a good idea.
Glue the Lego though.
I'll bring you the map program. Hey, that's awesome. Cool, Tink. Yeah, get one of your Legos, Nate. What did they say at the meeting? Were they all open to it? I hope so. Because that would help so many people there. I just can't believe that you're still dealing with stigma where you're at, Tink, because over there in California and Oregon, like, it's bad there. Like, addiction has just ravished the people there, So I can't believe that people would even be against MAT over there. It's really strange to me, honestly. Okay, I did it, you guys. I folded the fucking laundry. I'm proud of myself.
Gigi just randomly jump scared me because she just broke and said goodbye.
Okay.
And I literally jumped and ragdolled on the ground.
I gotta get something to drink. Sorry, kid.
Do you have a drink or glue?
I got some water.
Glue?
Glue? What kind of glue? Buddy, I don't know. Like, you're going to have to, like, I don't know. I don't have any glue. Do you?
Do we use tape?
There is silver tape in my bathroom, in my makeup bathroom. Like duct tape.
Have you seen like what's it called again? Have you seen is there like a black marker in here?
A black marker in here?
Yeah.
Hand me, oh, here's my purse. Let me see. Well, I'm praying that they get it going on, Tink. It would be amazing. Okay.
Smell like pepper.
It's my perfume. I have it doesn't smell like pepper. I have a pen, Nate.
What color?
It's like a blue pen.
I'll just use this.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we used to do what is it called? Paper mache. I remember when me and my sisters were little, we would make paper mache like things all over the place. It was pretty fun. Anyway, I'm about to get off here, you guys, and I'm starting to get hot and sweaty because I'm moving around and sweating. But I had a good time hanging out with you guys and going live. I hope you, enjoyed the makeup look. And thank you for all your kind words and your support. And I'm always here to help you guys. And if you need any help, you can always message me, okay? I'll do anything I can do to help you. I will do it. All right? Okay, guys. I'll see you later.